Nebraska State Patrol calls it an epidemic. Unsafe bikers speeding, weaving in and out of traffic, and pulling dangerous stunts.
It comes as troopers in Omaha wrap up a summer-long special enforcement, but not before a dangerous display over the Labor Day weekend. Reporter Megan Hahn spoke with a woman who caught the stunt on camera. Megan?
A woman I spoke with today captured the video over the weekend of a group of bikers heading down I-680, popping wheelies and speeding.
They flew by and I just gasped for air.
Crystal Donnelly was riding shotgun Sunday when she spotted this group of bikers behaving badly on I-680.
They were popping wheelies up on one wheel. They were standing up. That's really the only one that we caught, was just constant going up in the air, popping that wheelie, standing on one tire. For some people, they might think it's cool to see, but for us driving on the road, we are worried that anything can happen.
Donnelly says she sees this kind of behavior on Omaha roads at least twice a week.
This is careless. Regardless if you're experienced, it's scary and it's dangerous, and the interstate is not the place for it.
Law enforcement is working to curb this kind of reckless driving. Nebraska State Patrol Troop A in Omaha arrested 3 motorcycle riders for reckless driving and gave out 36 speeding tickets in a special enforcement operation that ended in August. NSP isn't the only agency cracking down on risky riders.
As of the last several years, we've had an increase. So we get a lot of broadcasts through 911 of packs or groups of motorcycles driving recklessly on the interstate, from doing wheelies to cutting people off to high speeds.
Because when the speedometer climbs, police say a vehicle can end a life.
It becomes a weapon at that point, obviously. Any vehicle traveling at any type of speed, but you get a motorcycle doing in excess of 170 miles an hour, and you can easily, impale a car or themselves. Somebody can die pretty quickly.
NSP says Nebraska's motorcycle fatality rate hit a 20-year high in 2017. There were 26 deaths, and about 40% of them happened in Omaha. Reporting in studio, I'm Megan Hahn, 3 News Now.
Out with the old and in with the new when it comes to the name of a popular downtown arena. As you can see, crews started work this morning to remove the CenturyLink Center name. A new era started on Saturday when the arena near 10th and Capitol officially became the CHI Health Center Omaha. The name change is something residents say they'll have to get used to.
I would think it would be somewhere you went to the doctor or did something for your health. I wouldn't think it would be an event center.
I think so. I don't think it's any odder than it being a CenturyLink Center. It doesn't matter to me. Someone paid money and got the naming rights. Is what I would think.
We first told you earlier in the summer that the Denver-based health system had acquired the naming rights, which will last for 20 years. For the next few days, it is expected that northbound traffic on 10th Street between Capitol and Cass will be restricted to one lane as the sign goes up.
It appears the city of Ralston will raise taxes and cut some departments to reduce its debt. According to a draft of the city budget for homeowners, that would mean about $143 additional dollars for a house worth $140,000. The city will also eliminate 2 full-time positions and cut police overtime. The city will consider approving that budget at a meeting on September 18th. There were big bucks on the line when the Huskers were hosting the Akron Zips on Saturday night. The fact the game was canceled has left the contract between the universities in legal limbo. UNL was slated to pay the University of Akron about $1 million for coming and playing football. However, the contract between the 2 universities states the deal is void if the game is canceled by a disaster, such as a tropical storm, hurricane, or flood. Thunderstorms and lightning are not mentioned. One lawyer told our partners at the Omaha World-Herald a court of law would likely declare the case one of no fault, and both sides simply could walk away. Receiving a cancer diagnosis can be a very lonely experience, but at Nebraska Medicine, a simple walk is helping ease the stress and sadness for patients during their stay.
Reporter